Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and Pokemon Horizons, let's talk. Alright, so, the two main characters in this is supposed to be Liko and Roy, right? But, I'm a little confused on that. Basically, just because, at the start, Liko wasn't acting like an actual main character supposed to. Acting indecisive a little bit, didn't want to take a step forward, and doesn't actually start doing anything properly until Roy joins the Rising Volt Tacklers. And basically when that happens, because okay, yes, she wants to know more about that pendant that she's wearing, which she got off her grandmother. But as like every Pokemon series goes, the person who pushes the story on is the main character. And technically, isn't this person who pushes the story on, isn't that Freed? The professor? Because without Freed, Liko wouldn't have. Basically, they wouldn't have met. So basically, there would have been no reason for Liko to be on this journey. Even though, yes, basically she could have technically been on this journey, but in retaliation to the explorers from taking her pendant in the first place. But because Freed is here, he's more of a main character than those two are, in my opinion. Because, as I said, one, if Freed wasn't here, Liko and Roy wouldn't be here. Well, obviously Roy wouldn't. So, yeah. More points for Freed being the main protagonist, the main character. -1s for Liko and Roy. Okay, you could say Roy was in because, as like every season, there is always someone who comes in late. But I still think Roy basically is a character more of Max. So basically, Liko is May, and Roy is Max, basically, which aren't the main characters in their own anime. Because Ash is the main character, May is the secondary main character, Max is the third. This is basically how this is going. Freed is the main character, Liko second, Roy third. But that is what I'm getting. And also another thing. Liko went to school. Freed was told to come and get Liko to bring her back home because basically her mother was pulling her from the school. So basically, if Liko didn't have the drive to learn more about that pendant, again, she wouldn't be on this journey anyway in the first place. She would have gone back home. Paldea, is it? Or yeah. She would have gone back to Paldea and then that's it. Nothing. So, again, it would just been Freed. And obviously he still might have met Roy and gone through his story arc, which is to do with the Black Great Quasar and all, and with these ancient Pokeballs. But no Liko. So, yeah, as I said, I'm a little confused on who is the main character. As I said, it's supposed to be Liko and Roy. But, as I said, Freed is more of a main character than those two. And obviously, Cap and Freed work as a team anyway, so basically as like Ash and Pikachu anyway. So I think scratch everything of what is supposed to be of basically what is portrayed and all that, I still think Freed is the main character. And I know if I say this, correct me if I'm wrong, but then again, yeah, I say a lot, everyone's going to say I'm wrong. Which I know I know I'm wrong, but still, Freed seems more of a main character than anything. And yeah, basically with the dub, I've just watched up to episode 20. And also with Freed, basically how Freed was working in a lab doing research. He wasn't motivated, so he quit. Wanted to find something else, find out something that he doesn't know. And then he finds out Pikachu, a flying Pikachu. So yeah, basically that's where it starts. But obviously that's where his adventure starts. Then he gets the boat. Then he finds a mechanic to change it into an airship, and then he starts bringing everyone all together. A chef, a Nurse Joy that doesn't want to be a Nurse Joy, but technically she's still being a Nurse Joy. Or is it that she just didn't want to stay in one place? She just wants to be an adventuring Nurse Joy. And obviously not going by the Nurse Joy name. Even though basically we haven't actually heard her final name yet, but I'm sure it's Joy. Her surname is Joy, her first name is Molly, but she's going by that because she doesn't... I don't know why. She's basically she's Nurse Joy, but for that ship. She helps the Pokemon. She has a Chansey. But then again, going off by that, she's from basically, you can say that she's from one or two places. She's from Kanto or Johto. Yeah, and I know Johto has a Blissey, but let's start off with a Chansey. But yeah, she's from Kanto or Johto. One of those places. So, we have Nurse Joy, we have a chef, we've got a professor, we've got a mechanic, we've got the captain. That's basically the main characters right there. Liko and Roy are sub-main characters because they technically don't follow their dream until Freed shows up. Basically as every other female character. Okay, technically apart from Dawn, because she did want to be a coordinator right from the beginning. She wanted to follow her mother. So, yeah. So, yeah, apart from Dawn, she's basically like every other female companion around. One who learns their goal that they want after they join the main character's journey. So that is why I'm saying that Freed is the main character. Freed should be the main character, not Liko and Roy, just because they're focused on them. But if they didn't have an airship, they wouldn't have been doing anything anyway. So yeah. And yeah, that's basically about it. I just wanted to get my thoughts on that out. But if you got anything else to add, please do. Let me know. I'll probably do a follow up on this, but then again, I'll probably not. But as I said, Liko could have still done this on her own without Freed. So in a way, technically, she actually has a footnote in being a main character. But she doesn't actually do anything technically until Freed shows up. So that's kind of why I'm saying she's not as much of a main character as he is. So she's the secondary main character. But as we all know, her story doesn't actually start making more sense until Roy shows up and his role starts. But hey, what do I know? I'm just someone saying my thoughts on the matter. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I know it's kind of winded and I don't know, probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But hey, what else can I do? But as I said, it is the whole fact that Liko doesn't really have a goal at the beginning, as like every other female character, and also her journey was supposed to stop when Freed brings her back home. There's two points on why she's not the main character. And Royd's technically main character status is linked to Liko, and because Liko's not a main character, he's not a main character. In my opinion. But if Free didn't show up and she was chasing the adventurers after they stole her pendant, that would have been different. But then she wouldn't have met Roy, so yeah. And again, I know I'm being on repeat, but still, it's what's up in my head. I never write anything down. I just speak whatever comes into my head. I know it's not really going to make a lot of sense, or I know what I'm even going to say before I even start. But hey, that's it. So yeah, I'm going to end this here. So yeah, if you want to add something to this, please do. If you think I'm wrong, please do. If you think I'm right, please do. Either way, let me know. So yeah, I'm going to end this here. So if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.